9th, Tuesday, 2024. Welcome to Now TV Canada, and I am Just Jen. YouTube channel, I am Just Jen, aka Superwoman, aka the writer of the superhero character to come to the world and all the other good stuff going with it. So I have like a telehealth appointment today, soon. So that's why I'm making this now. After that, I'm going to finally regroup, take that breather, right? I'm going to go back to the library and I'm going to work on more of the Smallville Re-Union Movie Book 1 to fine-tune all the things I want done in it that I had tried paying somebody to do, who did not succeed in doing that. So I'm going to go and do some more of those pages. I feel a lot better now because I've taken some time to breathe and think and write about the effects that reading about those abuse stories in recent months, not just this one girl, but how many others I had seen in the press by the hands of their parents just in this last year, last so many months. I couldn't do with it. So I've knitted, I've done some knitting, and I got plans with the knitting. So this is the American moss stitch and the Irish moss stitch. There is a slight difference in how it looks. So the idea is I'm going to have a big patch in pattern. So we'll see how many that is. We'll see if the pattern is just going to be 4 stitches big at the size of these patches are at. But the 4 different stitches. And then you play with the design of how you're going to have them looking. Okay, that looks weird. I guess I won't be doing that, but maybe one will be upside down and one upside right, whatever. And we'll see if I can have it a 5, one in the middle if it's this size, if there's enough room to do that. If not, then maybe 6, we'll see. So when I work that out, you guys will see that patch. And then that patch is the beginning of knitting together with the leftover material, the excess of this stuff. Or maybe even some prettier stuff to make a blanket, because I got a long way to go in this blanket, because I want to put angel wings on it. I want to put the birth date on it, and I want to put blanket love on it. So I have to knit those in, like the patches, the letters and stuff as well. I mean, sew them in, because I can't knit that well for me to knit letters, but I could sew in patches and stuff with angel wings. And then over here, the cowl, the nightmare stuff. I love to look at it and touch it, but it's so hard to use it. I used up pretty much that whole ball. That's all that's left. And it's not even enough to cover anything. So here, I'm going to put it on. So I look like it's like part of a clown costume or something. Right? And I mean, it's got to go up really high. Right? It's got to cover our ears, like for those cold and blustery weathers. When you're walking down streets and there's no trees blocking or whatever. I mean, the back's got to go under your jacket and some of it's going to be in the front. And then your hood's got to come up. So I'm not so sure I designed this well, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens when I get through the second ball. Now, I have to get this off with you guys watching. So I bought the second ball. Yeah, this is the stuff I am making to answer the question. So now I bought the second ball is over there. And the thing is, if this is one ball, hold on, I'm losing a stitch here. So if this is all I got out of one ball using the hurdle stitch design, I'm worried I'm going to have to get a third ball in order to get this high enough to be effective for what I want it for. And then I'm just like worried about who it's going to go to, who's going to like it. Like I chose the hurdle stitch style, what I thought would give it some breathing room, because people, you know how you get really, really hot when you go inside somewhere, or when you're walking down the street, you're always feeling muffled. You don't have enough air coming through to keep you cool or to be able to breathe and be comfortable. So I thought I would choose a pattern that would look cool. But in short, I'm worried I'm going to want to cancel the whole thing and actually ravel it all up and do it again. But that's a lot of knitting, so I don't know if that's an intelligent thing to do. But I do look forward to getting this blanket finished, just the patches, and then planning the rest of the design for that. So, because I've managed to do this time away thinking about what to do artistically, oh, and I'm working on socks. Some really nice socks. I'm going to make stockings, like the long ones for the cold weather. So you can use these slipper socks instead of wearing out your slippers like that. I know as having slippers, you can just sort of forget you're in these almost. And you don't have to worry about cold floors. You can even sleep in them. So I'm going to make those. And if the little ones go well, the shorter ones that I make, I want to make them go all the way up the legs. So people can wear those under their clothes, under their dresses even, instead of like leotards. So stay tuned for all that. But in the meantime, I'm going to go back to writing and editing on the Smallville Re-Union Movie, Book 1. I'm going to post some more stuff on my eBay account. Like, I'll probably post up at least one of the Superwoman t-shirts, maybe two, that people can bid on and be the early birds of owning these original shirts I had made, intended for people who had said they wanted to buy them and then didn't go through with it. And so I ended up having those t-shirts. So that will help me also raise funds towards finding another publisher that I could pay to finish doing the work, or work on changes on my website and stuff, because you always need money to do things, to get things done. So I'm looking for people to send me their resumes if they're in the entertainment industry, in photography, into computers and technology and programs, website building. And they're good at voiceover work, music, writing, composing music. So send me your resumes, futureproductions.online@gmail.com, because I need some help, specifically intern. If you make me money, then you make money, and I'm a big writer. I have a lot of work, lots of art skills, so I have lots of potential for somebody to work really well with me to make me money so they make money. And eventually that internship, if you make me enough money, becomes like a full-time paid job. Like I'm talking $50 an hour type of job, because you become invaluable to me and Future Productions. So that's where I'm at. So I'm going to go back to working at things on the library after I finish my telehealth appointment here in the morning. Thanks for watching, supporting. Go to the eBay, make a bid, keep watching for the new stuff I promote and put up on eBay, and buy something and help make a difference in the lives of people who have been abused or who are being abused or have survived somebody who's died from being abused. And let's work together to make the change that needs to be done. Let's be the change that needs to be. Peace out. Superman signing out from Now TV Canada, Vancouver.